Mike Tirico along. Will Reichert will get this one started. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. The linebacker, Matt Milano. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. And it's third down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Here comes the Eagles punt team. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They'll be let out by the man from Ohio State, 6'3", Justin Fields.
There's a lot of guys out there, Mike, that over the last couple years, the start of Justin Fields' career, they love nitpicking his game. It's a little unconventional. He's not an in-rhythm, on-time pocket quarterback. But I think that's okay. I think some of the criticism is fair, but there's one thing you can't deny. He is electric with the ball in his hands, both escaping the pocket and as a designed runner. I think they need to lean into his strengths as a player. Don't shy away from him, because when he's playing at the top of his game, man, he is the ultimate weapon.
Third down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. They get 19 on that pass play. First down. Cowboys.
Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Field snap on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 11.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. A huge play for Dallas. 31 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
And they decide to bring pressure here on third down, but he does a really nice job. Remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. From the 1, second and goal. Right, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line. Third and goal.
3-yard loss on the play. It's third and goal.
Now, Fields. And he's in. Wrapped in straight. Touchdown, Dallas. That is first touchdown this year. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He's got it. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Cowboys 7, Eagles nothing.
Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for first and 10. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. Rudolph. We'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Here's Rudolph. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. Won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3. But that mark shows. First down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And the big back, A.J. Dillon. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Now Rudolph. Whoa. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
A gain of 11. Brings up third.
It's the quarterback with a sneak. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. A couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43.
At the 43-yard line.
To throw is Rudolph. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Talk things over before third down. Back to throw is Rudolph. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. Fields now to throw on first down. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and inches.
It's second and inches at the 41-yard line.
A run, it's Bigsby, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's going to have it up there for the first down. Take it up to the 43-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the pistol, here's Bigsby. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
We are through one. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football from the 44-yard line. Here's second and 9 as we are ready to get back underway. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up third and 6.
Back to throw is Fields. Looking middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Gets to the edge at the 30, and he'll be taken down. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the give, it's right. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Back on the ground and back to right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing moves. A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is third and 10. Now Fields. Now a screen set up for Bigsby. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Anytime you call a running back screen, the key is the relationship between the offensive line and the running back. They have to be in sync perfectly to set up the big play. That wasn't the case here on third down. He gets tackled short of the sticks.
Reichard's kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
It's now 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 6. Rudolph looking to throw. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And an Eagles first down. A gain of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional.
No chance at all. He'll go down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing, Rudolph. This one down the field, but they're lined up incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Cowboys offense and quarterback Justin Fields make their way back out. And he's been a nightmare for defenses trying to contain him all year. The NFL's leader in rushing yards at the quarterback position. On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
2nd and 11.
At the 29-yard line.
Once again, it's Bigsby. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 10.
Fields out to his right. Taking off. He'll try to get there. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
Gain of 18. And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Mike, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the Eagles' 44-yard line.
On 2nd down, Bigsby. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Throwing in the field. And He's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Bigsby. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. To throw is Fields. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one incomplete. Covering outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
Will Riker down for the field goal. A 51-yard.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will open up a 13-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Eagles offense ready for this next possession. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's first and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for an Eagles first down.
To the air now on first and 10. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
It's second down.
Back to throw. They'll look underneath here for Dillon. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call. They get the guard, Isaiah Wynn, that time. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. To the left side, he's got Njoku. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Here's the timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Talk things over before third down. He'll drop to throw. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming.
But it brings up
On comes the punter now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. And that's a thing of beauty. Out of bounds at the 6-yard line. The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start first and 10. Fields. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Here's Lane. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. Nick Sirianni, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Eagles. His guys ready for their next possession. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, a loose football. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery.
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
The head man in Dallas, Brian Schottenheimer, his offense going back to work once more. Remember, they had the safety go against them last time they had it. Fortunately, the defense forced the punt. We'll try again as they start on 1st and 10. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
2nd and 6.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Oh, huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And it'll be taken down. That is a good return. They'll set up shop at the 30-yard line.
And that's what you call an inexcusable mistake. Sometimes you just have to understand there's no play to be made, no matter how hard you try. There's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. It's a short throw caught by Njoku. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
That's good for Eagles.
Rudolph. We'll go right back to Njoku. He's got it again. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup of 5.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line.
Here's Rudolph.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone. Incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice coverage here on 3rd down. They took away all of the outlets the quarterback had. Really left them with no opportunity other than to just throw that ball away. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That is fielded at the 20. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this 2nd half. Short kick taken at the 17. Cowboys offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Now it's a bootleg with Fields. Out wide. That's Bixby. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Fields. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
Sacks are drive killers. And again, sacks in my mind are more of a quarterback stat than they are an offensive line stat. You have to have a clock in your head to understand where the weakness of the protection is, where I got to go with it.
This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. So on 4th down, time to kick it away. Jake Camarda to do the honors. That is fielded at the 13. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going short game.
And this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40.
A gain of 9 yards. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the
In motion comes Thomas. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
Now Rudolph. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
The Cowboys offense make their way out to take over once more. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 23-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Bigsby. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Wise decision, especially at this stage of the game. You certainly don't want to force something and let the other guys right back into the game.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. He's taken down just shy of midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down. To throw is Rudolph. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Here's Dillon. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
Across midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
To throw is Rudolph. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. A.J. Epinesa. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Play action now for Fields. Open right side. That strains the tight end. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
28-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll run with Bigsby. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down. They'll take it up to about the 33-yard line.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, they're going to run, and it's Bigsby. And the defense there to meet up. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. Taken at the 19. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Rudolph looking to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with 2nd and long, 3rd and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Throwing, Rudolph. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Here comes the Eagles punt team.
3 and out. 4th down.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Cowboys offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Brought down by Pat Surtain. It's a gain of 5.
Here's a handoff to Bigsby. The ball comes out. That'll be picked up by the Eagles.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Eagles offense ready to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive with a run, and it's Dillon. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. He's brought down by Austin Booker. Zone read, and it's a give to Dillon. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third and 6. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. That is Trey Hendrickson, the veteran, in there to record the sack.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the fourth quarter.
Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line. The Cowboys offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And this game really just illustrates how important home field is in the NFL. On paper, this didn't look like much of a matchup. But now it's looking like it'll be one of the biggest surprises around the league this weekend. From the 46, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 46-yard line.
Here's Bigsby. And he's going to get him a first down here across midfield and down to the 45.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Is caught left side by St. Brown. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
12 yards. That's another Cowboys.
Zone read, it's a give to Wright. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. The Eagles
On the handoff, this is Bigsby. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
3rd and 11.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He'll find his tight end. It's Strange. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Bigsby. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up.
14 yards. That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone. And
he barrels his way into the end zone. Hank Bigsby, touchdown Cowboys. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This one taken at the 7. The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. In motion comes Thomas. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Complete to Brian Thomas Jr. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here is 2nd down and 9. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. Into space at the 45. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
He'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air one more time. Quickly to the outside and complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Now he'll just pitch this one out there. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Rudolph. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40-yard
line.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, here's Wright. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 3rd and 10.
Loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
Now Fields. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
In punt formation.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. And they bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense about ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's Rudolph. First down throw there is incomplete. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Back to throw. Has caught. That's Lane. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down. He'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Eagles first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot as a gain of 18. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
They try the right side with Dillon. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
Richie Grant. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Now Rudolph. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. The offense not coming off the field. And here's fourth down. To throw is Rudolph. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. The Cowboys offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. A tough spot here. Third and long. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike.